last time these guys played each other in a regional event. I think it was regional event 1, stage 1. So it's been a minute, to say the least.
See how things go as that one comes off the crossbar, and Ixo's going to get the first goal as he just muscles it through the defense.
And the defense is not looking that good either, because Flame was on the backboard, should have gotten a touch, but he actually, he bumped into the crossbar, and Cassio's like, wait, you didn't get a touch?
Field line, not a lot of passing plays from either team. So just jockeying for possession at the moment. Here's Flame, his turn for top Blokes. He does get by Ixo, possibility. Here comes out of Cassio, shot us in past the defense and tied up for top Blokes.
Oh, and if you go for the early midfield pass, sometimes it might not work, but if you can beat out 2 players, look at that 1v1 play from Flame. That was so sweet.
Dane trying to push this one down to the box. Not a lot of help. Arju there to follow up. Cassio on his own back wall for top Blokes, but still Galaxy Racers definitely eating this one up as Ixo again muscles it through the defense.
Oh, this is a similar play too from the defensive side of top Blokes, where one player should have gotten hit, and the second one coming in as the safety net doesn't expect them that the midfield space is what top Blokes are trying to take advantage of, and nothing is working. They're not connecting nearly as many passes they were earlier on. It's been a difficult game for top Blokes to put anything on net, as this one gets caught out of nowhere. I think this was again somebody from Galaxy Racer getting in the space where top Blokes are trying to infiltrate.
Yeah, Cassio was on the back wall and it went straight to Matane. There was no one else back for top.
You know, getting in that space of where the other team is trying to go with the ball, making sure you can read them. And I think it's that predictability that got them this first game here. If you're top Blokes, you got to mix it up a bit more.
Yeah, I really will start 0-0 here in game 2. Top Blokes looking for a bit more offense this game. I think they only mustered about 2 goals the last game. Here's a good pass down to Archie. Has a bit of space to shoot. He goes over Arju rather, and puts away the first goal for top Blokes.
Oh, this corner play was awesome from Cassio. You can see he just takes that boost. The hit for Flame was so much easier. I think somebody on Galaxy Racer had assumed that Cassio...
Follow up, and he's beat by Archie.
We get in situations like this where one team is so dominant with shots, but they're missing almost every single one. And that's to the point where if you're on defense from top Blokes, you got to find a counterattack. And speaking of counterattacks, this one went from the midfield all the way across the net. We started in the corner for Arju. Look at this clear to Ixo, and he snipes the back of the net.
No one up to contest Ixo as well. And that he didn't have much room for air. Used all of his boost to get up uncontested and just bangs it top shelf. So Galaxy Racer do get their goal back, and maybe another one here. Flame backflip, and Ixo got it. He does. And off the backflip, it was an open shot for Ixo.
Oh, and even you could tell, Corella, that this was going to be one that would hit the back of the net, because Flame just accidentally jumped and pre-jumped to try and get a touch on.
It's painful for Flame as he was the last line of defense and unfortunately backflipped. Up the top Blokes now. Archie has a shot on target. It's saved off the crossbar. Might still go in. Cassio puts it away. And just like that, top Blokes tie it up.
I thought we were going to get another situation like Galaxy Racer on offense where we had a great save from the crossbar. Matane, that save was unreal, but it was
awkward for him to get to, and Arju will get the clear away. And here comes Ixo. He's been dangerous on the ball for Galaxy Racer, and luckily for top Blokes, they do clear it away, and Arju couldn't get there. I thought he could. It looked like no problem, but Archie gets it by.
Oh, and this is confusion for Matane and Arju. Arju went for the corner, but he turned the wrong way. Instead of going to the net, he went out. Ball came on. He didn't know the ball was going to get squeezed out into his own net.
And he had 13 boosts, so I don't think with how far he went over, he could have got back to it, but it doesn't matter. Ixo's just going to take it himself and score.
Oh, and Ixo, he's been a monster right off the kickoff, gets the midfield boost, and then the flip from the wall. Flame had no chance. He thought there's no way Ixo can keep chasing this ball, but of course.
Into it after giving up such a tough goal, looking to push that lead and put top Blokes on match point, but Cassio, his shot's going to go off the defender. Flame has an open net, and top Blokes back in the driver's seat.
Oh, and this is tough. I feel like we might have jinxed Ixo, because in this situation, he needed to get up a little bit earlier, and that's what forced a double commit, because Arju saw that Ixo was too slow. They both went
out the time. Arju doesn't get the touch, and with 1 second left, Flame will kill it, and top Blokes will tie up the series.
Yeah, and that was a much better performance from top. Well, and I'm watching the top Blokes positioning, and it seems like that third man back is so distant from everybody else. Like, look at Archie. He's so far back, and then he comes forward, and he gets the dunk. This is the type of positioning I wanted to mention from Top Blokes, where somebody's so far back, and Galaxy Racer don't expect the third man to be that distanced from the ball.
Yeah, and interesting positioning there as Matane was on the full boost, tries to take it an air dribble, cut out by Cassio, and that might do it here for the Galaxy Racer team in this game. They get one more bounce, but a couple of fakes will be thrown by Top Blokes, and they take the series lead.
And that was a scary situation, Stain, from Top Blokes. And it's been such a frustrating match for Galaxy Racer. And the crazy thing is, we mentioned that nobody wanted to control the midfield in the last game, but after we said that, it seemed like, as I get interrupted, Ixo, he popped off in the first game, and he might do it again here in game number 4.
Great vision from Arju as well, but look at the shot from Ixo right past that first man.
He'd get picked up for Top Blokes. You know, you wanted to see Galaxy Racer step up, but it actually has been Top Blokes with the speed.
And again, going back to that offense, and look at the passing play. They give it right back to Galaxy Racer. Almost a very similar play. And a goal for Top Blokes here. Look at the pass from Flame, and Archie just nails the shot top shelf.
And that was
both sides here. Archie tried to make something happen with that air dribble. Unfortunately, the defense all over it. Here's Matane. He does get the pass out. Dangerous here for the Top Blokes defense, and Ixo will help it into the back of the net, and Galaxy Racer back on top.
And this was not the best corner play then from Archie, who needed to get a touch there all the way up Matane, but look at that pass out too. That was something that deserves a, but it's still been a frustrating game for the rest of the defense on Top Blokes. And I think that point you made, Curly, was fantastic, because you know, the speed has been picked up from Galaxy Racer, and you can see Top Blokes are in uncomfortable situations on defense, but definitely not on offense.
What happened to Matane here? He went to go up the wall and just read the shot incorrectly. Thought that shot was going to come a little bit more higher with a bit more power.
Somebody to match that 50 as Ixo almost gets another one. That would have been a hat trick then if he had gotten that in. His second one of the series, I believe. But Top Blokes still strong with their defense as this pass comes out to Cassio. What a play from Archie, and the vision on the field to find Cassio all the way down.
Yeah, had Cassio downfield. Great lead-up pass. Defense not there to cut it out, and it's very dangerous at that point. If Matane can get this one back across, it could be dangerous for the Top Blokes defense. Great cut from Flame again. He drop it down, still dangerous. Archie and Cassio combined to clear it away, and a big pinch comes out. That'll do it. A massive clear will end the series for Top Blokes in a 3-1 fashion.